I definitely felt like this comment needed to be highlighted because that is my sentiment exactly. That is literally all you need to do. When you're there foreign, make your money, save your money, and that's the way how you can move back and live in Jamaica comfortably. So all the people them where say, oh, we really wish we could have done that, but we don't have the money. Here what you do. You see, for the next 2 to 3 years, maybe up to even 5 years, you work hard and you save your money. So when you got a yard, nobody behave like say, yeah, Mr. or Mrs. Robin Hood, you know. I feel like say you have to give it to everybody and whatever, because at the end of the day, you will go back now and if you go work be overtime because you are trying to make back all the money where you spend for your trip. I remember, so the flight itself, not cheap. And I don't know something about when you go foreign and go to Jamaica, you can't move like a regular Jamaican again. All of a sudden you can't walk in a sun, you have to charter a taxi. So transportation prices gone all the way up. You catch look at accent, so people start charging a little extra. Your friend and your family them come tax you. So I know the trips can be very, very, very expensive, but it's up to you to budget what you can manage. And never, ever, 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 ever. But you have to take a loan for go on trip to Jamaica. Like, why would you do that? Like, literally, I've heard of people doing this, and I cannot understand why. The idea is that everybody's trying to bring this persona, like them rich, create this facade, you know, like them have it and foreigner go and good for them and them something. Them are pretend. But at the end of the day, if you just actually be honest and stay true to yourself and your pocket and realize, all right, that only 100,000 I have to spend on the trip here, and you stick to your budget and make sure so when you go back, you continue and you save up again. Because not wrong if you enjoy your money little. You can't just save and not spend nothing. You have to enjoy yourself now and then. But just ensure so you spend wisely. Never squander the money and then you end up, you look 10 years time, you're still there foreign broke and can't go home. And you have to stay in the depression and the sufferation because you need to earn consistently. Save your money.
So as far as shipping clothes, I'm gonna be real, I have not done that. I didn't take all of my stuff in one go. Like I said, I'm coming back every few months anyway, so I just didn't really need to take all that at once. I checked a huge suitcase and this duffel right here, and it's full of clothes right now because I just did laundry, mind your business. But yeah, I checked those 2 things and I bought this purse, literally. And that's all I needed. That's all I have. Plus, you come into an island, girl, you don't got that much. Like, your clothes ain't that big. You ain't packing no sweater. You know what I mean? You ain't packing no hoodie. You ain't packing you ain't packing a lot of long pants. You ain't packing sweat. You're not packing that, okay? You're packing skirts and little shirts and sandals. Now, you grown. I ain't telling you what to do. But, you know, I left my Jordans and all that at home. Not because I don't think somebody gonna steal them or nothing crazy. I literally wear a Kids 3. I don't think nobody's coming for my shoes. But in the grill, you're just not putting that on. Like, you're gonna bust your fit in your sandals because guess what? It's hot outside. And also the roads is dirt roads, it's gravelly roads. You mess around, step in a puddle, you're getting dust kicked all over your shoes. Like, by the end of the night, step out in some all whites if you want to. Step out in some all whites if you want to. Tell me what happened. Come back, tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. So I don't bother with it. I'm not. Yeah, do all your clothes shopping at home. Get your bedding at home too. Like, get your sheets. You could probably get a nice comforter here, but order you like 2 or 3 sheet sets on Amazon and bring those with you because the quality here is just not like what we're used to in the States. You can probably find some really nice stuff. You can. I'm not saying you can. You're just gonna have to dig a little bit for it. I can't tell you where that stuff is at. I haven't seen it yet. I know it exists. It exists, but I just haven't seen it yet. You can get all your furniture here. You can get your TV here. You'll be all right. You can get some good soaps here. I would say bring your lotion. If you like a specific type of lotion, like if you really love Jergens or Lubriderm, you can get it here, but it's going to be more expensive than you would find it in the States because they have to pay an import tax on it. So therefore, they're going to tax you. Another thing, medicines here are much cheaper. It's way easier to get vitamins and medicine at a decent price, and I actually feel confident about the brand. As far as hair care products, I would do your best to get those in the States. And you can get your Eco Styler, you can get your Edge Booster, you can get, well, I haven't seen Edge Booster. Girl, I got something. It worked though, and I got it from here. Y'all, even certain types of braided hair is way more expensive here. I was trying to get some boho braids, and the boho hair was more than a service. I said absolutely not. Just make them knotless, baby. Just make them regular. Unboho it. It's fine. So I will close out with, if you're coming from the States to Jamaica, really, if you're coming from the States going anywhere, just recognize that you are no longer in America, and the things that you're used to in America may not be exactly what you get here. But as long as you keep an open heart and an open mind about things, you'll find exactly where you're supposed to be. And that's what I did, you know.
I moved to Jamaica. Well, technically, I didn't move here. I just booked a one-way ticket, and I don't know when I'm going home. But this is something that I wanted to do for a while, because living in the States is so mentally draining, and I feel like being here just puts my mind more at peace. So yeah, this is like the craziest thing that I've ever done in my life. I've never lived in another country. Although I do have like family here, they're not like my immediate family. Like, they're not like the family I grew up with. But this is gonna be like the longest that I've been without my immediate family. So this is gonna be crazy. So follow me along on my adventures. I plan to explore like a lot of rivers, a lot of local spots. So if you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments. But this is the craziest thing that I've ever done, and I'm doing it. Shout out to the girlies that moved here and that actually gave me the extra confidence too.
Let's talk about the one place that Afro-American people and anyone in the African diaspora that's living in the United States of America can flee to if you want to leave the U.S. before the crap hits the fan. Hey everybody, my name is Candace. I talk about living the global lifestyle, buying property abroad, and a whole bunch of random stuff. So welcome. So in my previous videos, I really got torn up in the comment section because people thought that I was not going to do a video on Africa, on the continent, and they kept asking me, why do you keep mentioning all of these European countries? Well, I'm here to talk about Ghana and the right of abode and how you can apply for that program if you are looking for an escape from the U.S. and you want to go to the motherland. Now, Ghana did this big promotion in around 2020 for Afro-Americans and people in the African diaspora to come back. They were calling it, like the Great Return, the year of the return. And they were reaching out to the African diaspora to come back to the continent, come back to Ghana, come back home. You're going to be welcome, and we want you to be here. I know a lot of Afro-American people thought that what that meant is that you can just buy a ticket to Ghana, show your passport, say, look, here I am, I'm part of the African diaspora, and you were going to be let in. But that is not the case. And I'm going to share with you today how you can go ahead and apply for that program. Step 1, to apply for the Right of Abode program, you must write a letter of intent to the Minister of Interior of Ghana stating your desire to claim your right of abode. You can find the Minister of Interior's information at this website that I'm going to leave right here. Step 2, you have to secure and send in all the required documents that they require before you can actually claim your right of abode and enter into the country of Ghana. Step 3, you have to submit a criminal background check on your criminal record. You cannot have been convicted of any criminal offense or served a sentence of more than 12 months. So 12 months or less. If it's more than a year that you were sentenced and convicted of a crime, you do not qualify for right of abode and your application will be denied. Number 4, you have to be able to prove that you have the financial means to live in Ghana and sustain yourself and your family if you are bringing any family members with you. Step 5, you have to submit an actual plan of how you are going to be a benefit to the country. So how you're going to add value to Ghana once you arrive in the country. And step 6 is you have to wait up to 6 months for your application to be reviewed and for you to get an answer as to whether or not you have been approved for your right of abode. I'm also going to drop the website of the Ghana Embassy right here so you can contact them if you want more information. I actually went to Ghana back in 2017. I was also issued a 5-year visa in Ghana, an extended visa. That's actually another visa program that I was approved for in Ghana. And you can ask questions. You can actually email them. They're actually quite responsive. So if you have any more questions about this, you can direct those questions to me. However, if you found this video useful at all, please drop your comments.
Here is why African Americans are moving to Ghana. Ghana was the first country in sub-Saharan Africa to gain independence, and this was under the leadership of Kwame Nkrumah. It is this status that motivated the migration of African Americans. They looked up to Ghana as the new promised land, compared to how they were unfairly treated in America. The country served as an inspiration to people of African descent, whether they were originally from Ghana or not. American civil rights activist and writer W.E.B. Du Bois also settled in Ghana till his death, and he was buried in Accra. At the time of migration, he and some other activists moved to Ghana to contribute to the development of the country and also escape racism in the United States. Kwame Nkrumah welcomed the African Americans into the country, and he even brought the civil rights activists into his inner circle as advisors and political allies. And since that time, more African Americans have applied for permanent residence in Ghana. To encourage their migration and visits, the country decided to offer them a special visa. We're also aware that many Americans visited Ghana last Christmas. Will this be their regular destination?